Hey, all right. Well, I've had one of the most stressful days of my life, and I'm beginning to see that all is lost, and that it's a wretched, wretched experience to be in the hands of Child Protective Services. It's just unbelievable, unbelievable. People are like me, and even better than me. It doesn't make any difference. When CPS decides to steal your children, they just do it. Doesn't make no never mind. They don't make no never mind. Nope. We decided. In this one story I heard just now, big grin on their face. Yeah, we're going to take your kids. We're taking your kids. And they laugh and they giggle and they mock. And I'm like, I just could not, I wouldn't have believed this, but now I'm beginning to see the light, and I'm beginning to see how utterly depraved and evil this group of people it can be. And it's just beyond comprehension. I had a whole plan for the day, what I was going to be doing, and none of it happened. Nothing happened. I went to my storage unit to find extension pole and to find some glasses. I did find some glasses, but I didn't find my contact lenses. I didn't find the extension pole for painting that I wanted to have. Just didn't find it. I mean, I'm like wondering where it could have gone, where to go. I have an idea where it might be. Well, give me a call, which I'd love to hear from you. 1-213-713-8954 or 8954green at att.net. On the Twitter, Mr. Bob at BobBob8954. And of course, you're watching Bob's Daily Devo here on YouTube, where I am shaking my head. I'm like a little dog in the window. If I'm not going like this, I'm going like this. I just can't imagine how things could get any worse. I keep saying that, and things keep getting worse. I'm just like, I'm generally bright and chipper and cheerful and getting along, but no, not this time. No, I'm just really, really, really just like shaking my head. Lean not on your own understanding, but all your ways acknowledge Him, and He'll make your path straight. I guess that's my scripture for today. That's what comes to mind. All right. Well, God bless you. I'd love to hear from you. It's not fun to be alone and living in your car and having no family, no support, just living in a cave. The preacher on Sunday said that while I'm in this cave, I'm supposed to be learning and growing and developing skills that I'll need for later. I suppose that's true, but just feel like I'm more isolated than I've ever been in my whole life. I don't feel like I want to talk to anybody. I don't want to hear from anybody. I don't want to get involved. I don't want to tell any stories. I just want to stay in my little cozy casa and just curl up like a little pill bug and just sit. I guess it really is kind of classic depression. I really do want to give up. I just want to quit. I'm just so tired. I've been angry today. I've cried today. I've wept today. If you have any encouragement, any fellowship with the saints, then make my joy complete by being of like mind and encourage one another with songs. And I guess that's what I could do. I could listen to some worship music. That'd be a good idea. All right, I'll work on that. I'll let you go. I love you. Talk to you soon. Try to recount all the good things that God has done and try to keep the faith here and not focus on... I think I've been watching too many DCFS horror stories. In a way, it's encouraging because it tells me that my case is not unusual. My case is not something that's out of left field. It wasn't that I did something horrible or heinous or vicious, violent, felonious. No. We did nothing. We had a very peaceful, calm, lovely home. And piece by piece, this rogue government agency is destroying our lives. They're just taking us apart one step at a time. They're ripping us to shreds. And apparently it's okay. It's all been authorized by Donald Trump and the government. And well, I don't think Donald Trump has anything to do with it, but it is a national crisis, a national problem. If you watch the YouTube videos, it goes from one side of the country to the other. There isn't one hamlet, there isn't one village, there isn't one town or city that isn't affected by, quote, protection services that are anything but protective. They are more like destructive, ravenous wolves seeking whom they may devour. And they have no care whatsoever about how harmful they are, how destructive they are. No, their whole goal is to just destroy families and get money in for the adoption agencies, for the foster care agencies, and story after story after story of kids in foster care being killed, raped, murdered, molested. Statistics show that too, that there's a lot more chance that something's going to happen to a kid in a foster care setting than they would ever in their own home. I know that my own dear son, Robert, he was gone not more than a day or two, and they didn't watch him, and they didn't have a safe environment, and he had a huge cut next to his eye and almost lost his left eye. I mean... we need your prayers. Please pray. Bye.